Colt diamondback. We've had them before on the channel, but not this barrel length. This one's a new one for the channel and for me, and it has been on a bucket list. These are gorgeous. Basically a shrunken python. See, that bluing is amazing. A bucket list, yes. I've been after a Colt diamondback in a 2.5 for a very long time. I've seen them around, but they have just those prices, those the show prices were just absolutely just out of this world. People wanting, I've seen them as high as $4,000, and I just personally don't think they're going to be worth that. I wouldn't pay that price for them. So this one came along, and it was offered from a fella that I just, the price was really good, so I had to take it and purchase it myself because I've been wanting one for a long time. Of course, the movie Bullitt. Yes, you guys know me and the channel and everything. Well, a lot of movie-related stuff, and that's the reason why I became very interested in it. It's in 38 special, of course, because that's what Steve McQueen's character, Frank Bullitt, would have carried in it, which would have been a 38 special caliber Colt diamondback. Now, of course, we also got the 4-inch, and now we've added this to the collection, the 4-inch being the movie Brannigan. But yeah, that's pretty much it, the romance. And I've actually grown to like the diamondback a lot more than, say, the python, even though the python has definitely got its, its reputation in itself. But I have definitely, out of the snake guns, have always kind of liked the diamondback. So they made these from 66 to 88, I believe. They didn't make them for a whole lot of years. And, hopefully we'll see Colt turn around and make them again. And I'm definitely interested in seeing when Colt starts to redo their snake guns in royal blue, or just a blue finish like this. And basically that's just a high polish on the steel, and then they went ahead and blued it, and that's what it is. It's not so much the solution that they're using, it's the finish work on the metal that they done. So they would take a lot of extra time. And when they say, the barrel lengths and everything, they're measuring from forcing cone to the muzzle end here, and that's where they're getting to 2.5. So it's more like 2 on the extension, with, of course, that beautiful ventilated rib there, or that signature look, and then the matted top, and the adjustable rear sight, and then of course that classic profile of the diamondback hammer. That is definitely a classic profile of it. And these ones here had the service grips, so that's the kind of different grips, and then of course that half frame come down, and then it's not a complete frame, as you would see, and it's a little bit different than the detective special, some of the detective special frames. The size of the frame, speaking Colt language, would be the D frame, and the Python is built on the I frame, of course 357 Magnum. These, I know the shorter barrel like this are the more harder to find ones. They are out there, but they command a little bit more usually, and also, if it's chambered in 22 LR, that they're going to command you a little bit more money in that caliber. But I just wanted it in 38 because that's what Frank Bullitt has in that movie. So, and that's my romance with it. The grips are awesome, original grips. Although, the grips do command a premium when you come across these. There is companies such as like NC Ordnance. There's even another company that's even doing them that are replicating these down to the T that you can purchase, but they're going to cost you a premium, and that's just going to be it. But at least you can still get somebody that's redoing them and everything. So when I picked this up, I was actually really surprised how clean it was, or it is. Basically, you really don't have much wear at all. It locks up real tight. I mean, you can hear it when you shut that up. I mean, it locks up tight. You know, pull that hammer back and let it down, and you can see there's no room to wiggle in that cylinder whatsoever. And then even just the slight turn rings that you see there, I actually am the one that did that to it, because I just can't help but work the action on it, because it is so smooth. It is such a real Cadillac of a snub revolver here that I got. So I do like it, and you know, that movie is definitely an attraction for me, but it also is a very gorgeous revolver. You can't definitely deny that the snake guns, such as especially the Diamondback and the Python, are gorgeous pieces. Can't take that away from it. But yeah, definitely been on my list for a while, and finally was able to get one as the prices were, you know, they fluctuate, but at least I wasn't seeing those outrageous prices like I was originally when I first started seeking these things out. So anyway, I'm really happy to get one and just show it off to you. Check it out if you're kind of into them. Even if you're not into the film itself, it really is such a cool revolver. Really is. And of course those grips. Really cool to see the original grips on there. Like I said, I was saying that the diamond or the detective special grips are ever so slightly different than the Diamondback ones. And also, if you get a set of grips like this, where they are kind of loose, check on the inside. When you undo the grip here, there's a pin that's set inside the frame that also holds the grips. And it's a pin that is going to lock itself into the grips. Make sure that pin is locked up tight in there. It's not some other pin before you go wrenching down on the grip screw, and then, you know, potentially breaking the grips or ripping out the lockup or the threads inside the grips. You know, just check on that before you go doing that, because you don't want to, especially old grips like this, you want to preserve them and protect them. Don't just start taking off and destroying stuff that is irreplaceable. Yeah, of course they do make the replicas, but you know, nothing is going to beat the real thing. But just what a gorgeous revolver. Can't say it enough. It really is. Although funny, when you watch the movie Bullitt, you actually don't see the thing a whole lot. You only see it during the airport sequence in the end, and then I think he's throwing on the shoulder holster rig briefly, and you see just the grip of it and everything. So, of course, those of you that tune in to my Saturday morning collector's radio show, you've already seen this, and you've seen the holster rig that I got already. So, and of course, I got that from a very, very respected and very well missed fellow YouTuber. Anyway, thanks for tuning in and checking it out.